The San Francisco Shock faced off against the Toronto Defiant for the final spot in the semi-finals. Now, the San Francisco Shock, they actually went into this match as the lower seed, but no one really considered them the underdog. They considered the Toronto Defiant the 3 seed the underdog, and it definitely showed. The San Francisco Shock came and dominated right off the bat.
They absolutely did. I think this was a fantastic showing from Shock. As I said earlier, they've really proven themselves as a top team, but I don't think the Defiant should be feeling too sorry for themselves or feeling like they underperformed in this match massively. They weren't able to keep up with the pace of the game, but they weren't playing horribly, and I think they have outperformed all expectations for stage 1 already as well.
Yeah. A lot of people, I mean, I said, I think at the start of the season, you know, people are sleeping on this roster being put together. There's a lot of talent packed into it, you know. It's been well known that this team went with a kind of statistical method of being built. So I think they can reflect on this. I mean, they've collected a lot of wins over the course of this stage 1.
They certainly have.
Like, you can be very pleased with this performance. I mean, look at Valiant, 0-7. Hate to rub it in, Valiant fans, but like,
here you are.
Like, here I am, rubbing it in. Toronto, they're not doing too bad, you know, when it comes to that. They've won a decent amount of the season.
I think we just don't talk about them as much because they're not flashy. We keep on hacking onto it. It's like, it's not an exciting like firework kind of explosion thing, but they get the job done, and that is all that matters.
Delicious like the sunny water, but you know, nothing flashy like it. You know, nothing flashy like a smooth Coca-Cola. As it goes down today.
Quick question I want to slide in there as we're looking at these highlights, and I just saw the play of Envy getting shield bashed by Rascal.
Yeah, that was so good.
Do you think they stuck on that Sombra a little too long, the Toronto Defiant?
I think actually that they switched off it at a reasonable time. It didn't work on the first map, and they only tried it for the first half of the defense on King's Row.
Right.
And so King's Row is an excellent Sombra map, so I think at that point they made the correct decision to move away from it. I think a larger issue for the Toronto Defiant here was that they weren't able to match when it just came down to the default triple tank, triple support. Because it's fine to throw in that Sombra and it not work, but there has to be something you can go back to and still be able to play up to the other team. And although Defiant are a very good team overall, like so he's saying, they're not the clutchest, they're not the most flashy, they don't really have someone who's gonna win it for them in these tight moments, and it turns out that Shock actually can play just as well as the Defiant, and then also has the star talents of Sinatra, of Super, of Choyobin and Moth, who are both performing really well throughout the course of this game. So I think Shock really did a great performance here.